What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for some late breaking news for you, wrestling fans. A lot of late breaking news for you involving The Undertaker, John Cena, the WWE quite possibly selling their programming to Fox, and the Royal Rumble. All that we're going to be discussing right here on the podcast today. On this chilly, cold, nasty, icy, snowy day where I'm living. It's cold. It's really nasty out. So what better day to give you this news than on a cold day like this? First off, I'd like to thank everybody that stepped into the podcast today. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. If you're not, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications, and follow me on Facebook at 2007 Webby. Much appreciated. The Undertaker, John Cena. They've been in the news a lot today for quite some time. John Cena. Is he winning the Royal Rumble? What's he doing past the Royal Rumble? Is he going to be at Fastlane? Is he going after his 17th World Championship? Is he facing AJ Styles? What is he doing? The Undertaker. Is he going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer for this year? Is he going to have a match at WrestleMania? Is he facing John Cena? Is he facing Braun Strowman? What is he doing at WrestleMania this year? Once again, both of their names popping up on CagesideSeats.com. They are, according to this report, according to the Wrestling Observer, will be facing each other one-on-one. You know, seeing this report again, it just tells me with Raw 25 coming up, and both of them sure to be there, Undertaker being headlined as one of them, and you know John Cena is going to be there. That's a guarantee. It just tells me that it needs to happen. It needs to. Undertaker won't be around much longer. John Cena already said he doesn't want to be one of those stars that's only around for one match and then poof, he's gone. John Cena is a transitional champion. He's going to hold the title for like a month and then drop it. Him winning his 17th World Championship will be a great headliner for a different pay-per-view, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. That would be a great headline for one of those because Money in the Bank and the Royal Rumble sells itself. John Cena versus The Undertaker would be a huge marquee match for WrestleMania. And if The Undertaker has this matchup, he will be able to retire the following year. It's simple as that. This should happen when the streak was still intact, but since it's not, it can still happen now. Because you know Vince McMahon is still pitching for the dead man to have still one more match. So, let's get it done and over with. Now, the Royal Rumble. Tickets, huge in demand. Of course it is in Philadelphia. Of course it is at the Royal Rumble this year. Why wouldn't it be? 2 Royal Rumble matches. First ever Women's Royal Rumble. Absolutely one of the biggest Royal Rumbles in history, right? 2 Royal Rumbles, WWE Championship on the line, Universal Championship on the line, amongst tag team championships, amongst everything else that's happening. Of course, it's high in demand. What will happen in the Women's Royal Rumble? What will happen in the actual 30-man Royal Rumble? Who's going to win that event? Who's going to the main event WrestleMania? Who's going to be the surprise entrant in the Women's Royal Rumble? That alone sells itself. Now, Shinsuke Nakamura has been tapping continuously on the WWE Championship while AJ Styles has been holding it. Hopefully he's the one that wins it. If not, and they don't do Cena versus The Undertaker, I can see John Cena winning it and going after his 17th World Championship. You know, Vinnie Mac wants that to happen. Women's Royal Rumble, if they don't do Asuka, then I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they're having it. Besides the women making history, AJ Styles had better win that matchup. Look, you know these are the reasons why that it is high in demand. I can tell you one thing though, if AJ Styles does not win, it's a huge mistake because he needs to win and be the main event of WrestleMania. And I can tell you another thing, if John Cena or Nakamura doesn't win the Royal Rumble and they have Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble, or if they tease him to win the Royal Rumble in Philadelphia, the fans will eat that match alive. Because in 2015, when he ran and he went to the Royal Rumble and won, Philly overtook that event. It was like they rioted that event. The Rock couldn't even save that event. To the point where WWE had to change the main event of WrestleMania 31 and have Seth Rollins come back and come out and save the main event and cash in the Money in the Bank. He will get booed out of the building. WWE doesn't want that to happen again. They don't. Can't have that happen again. But knowing WWE, they would pull something like that. And as far as the WWE selling some of their programming or all of their programming, it's been rumored before, but it's getting brought up again. UFC and their contract with Fox Sports, Fox, it's coming up, and quite frankly, so is WWE, and their contract with USA is coming up too. Well, so they're gonna be looking for a new spot. Fox is thinking about getting their programming. What a breath of fresh air to some degree that would be. Because just think of it. According to this report, WWE would go back to 2 hours on Raw. a breath of fresh air, because a lot of the filler that means absolutely nothing would be gone. WWE would just be showing the rivalries that we just need to see. You know, on SmackDown, a lot of the stuff that we see is not filler. It's rivalries. And the stuff that what some people might say is filler is pushing people. Like the Bludgeon Brothers. They're pushing them, rising them through the ranks. So Raw would be doing the same thing. Let's hope. Now, Vince McMahon isn't 100% quite set on this yet, because according to this report, Fox will be locked in for good with their programming. But if they cut the right deal and UFC doesn't, cut a deal with them in time, then if UFC doesn't cut a deal, the WWE would be able to swoop in. If UFC does cut a deal, then of course WWE wouldn't be able to, according to this report. But hopefully, I would like to see this go through, because 2 hours of WWE programming, Monday Night Raw, would be a huge breath of fresh air. Would be a lot better than 3 hours, and be a lot easier to watch each and every Monday night. Monday 2 hours, Tuesday 2 hours, instead of 5 hours of programming on Monday, and then Tuesday 2 hours. You all let me know what you're thinking about that. I'll leave the link to that report down below that you can click on, and you can read that full report for yourself. But until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you.